Have you ever imagined an Egypt beyond the shadows of its majestic pyramids and ancient temples? Let's uncover 7 hidden secrets of this enigmatic country, revealing aspects of the real Egypt that remain invisible to most tourists. Are you ready for a journey through untold stories and the most mysterious corners of Egypt? Let's embark on this incredible adventure. Welcome to the Fascinating Traditions channel. Here, we unravel fascinating secrets and explore the incredible world around us. Don't miss out on the discoveries. Subscribe now, activate notifications, and embark on this knowledge adventure with us. Imagine diving into the depths of the Mediterranean and encountering an entire city forgotten by time, where temples and artifacts rest as silent guardians of ancient stories. This isn't the plot of an adventure movie, but the astonishing reality of Heraklion, the lost city that re-emerged from the waters like a specter from the past. For millennia, Heraklion was mentioned only in rare texts and legends, depicted as a mirage of wealth and splendor, a prosperous port that supposedly vanished without a trace. Historians and archaeologists questioned its actual existence, relegating it to the realm of myths alongside Atlantis. However, everything changed in the year 2000, when, against all odds, this mythical city was rediscovered, submerged and intact, revealing to the world its true grandeur. The initial dives uncovered a labyrinth of magnificent ruins, enormous statues of Egyptian gods, ornately decorated temples still bearing hieroglyphic inscriptions, and a plethora of artifacts once traded by merchants from distant lands. Ancient boats, some still bearing their cargoes, lay scattered across the seabed, painting a picture of the daily life that once thrived at these docks. Heraklion was not just a commercial hub, but also a site of significant religious and political importance. The discovered temples were places of rituals and offerings, crucial for understanding the spiritual practices of ancient Egypt. Each artifact retrieved from the waters offers a new piece in the historical puzzle, revealing more about the beliefs, economy, and international connections of a civilization that dominated antiquity. The rediscovery of Heraklion opens a window to a past many believed was lost forever. It challenges our understanding of history and demonstrates that, in the heart of Egypt, there are still submerged secrets waiting to be uncovered, teaching us that truth can sometimes be more fantastic than fiction. Let's continue our journey, exploring the hidden wonders this ancient land has to offer. After the magical revelation of Heraklion, our journey takes us to the vibrant city of Alexandria, where a contemporary innovation thrives far from the eyes of most visitors. In this city, known for its rich history and cultural significance, a project called the Hanging Gardens of Petropolis is redefining the concept of urban green spaces. Inspired by the legendary Hanging Gardens of Babylon, this pioneering project not only pays homage to one of the most spectacular feats of antiquity, but also addresses modern needs for sustainability and urban well-being. The Hanging Gardens of Petropolis are a creative response to the lack of green spaces in densely populated urban areas. By utilizing the rooftops of buildings, they transform them into productive green oases that not only beautify the city, but also play a crucial role in improving air quality and reducing the carbon footprint. Each rooftop garden is a mini revolution, equipped with drip irrigation systems and composting that maximize efficiency while minimizing waste. These gardens are not just functional, they're a study in biodiversity. Native plants are selected to attract pollinators, creating small ecosystems where bees and butterflies can thrive, something rare in the concrete environment of the city. Moreover, these green spaces offer a refuge for residents and visitors, a place to relax, socialize, and connect with nature, even while surrounded by high buildings and busy streets. Furthermore, the Hanging Gardens of Petropolis serve as a hub for environmental education. Local schools often visit the gardens, where children learn about urban agriculture, sustainability, and the importance of ecological practices. These gardens teach that even a small plot of land, when well utilized, can significantly contribute to the city's sustainability. This innovative project in Alexandria exemplifies how ancient solutions can be reinvented to meet modern challenges, showing that technological progress and respect for the environment can go hand in hand. With this harmony between the old and the new, the Hanging Gardens of Petropolis not only enrich the urban landscape, but also inspire a new generation to think more greenly and sustainably. Let's continue our exploration of Egypt, where each step unveils a new layer of innovation and tradition. Within the pulsating heart of Cairo, in a discreet corner of the city, there lies a cafe that serves as the epicenter of cultural expression and progressive thought, despite its absence from conventional tourist guides. This modest locale, known only to locals and a few fortunate foreigners, is a meeting point for poets, writers, artists, and intellectuals seeking inspiration and debate over its time-worn tables. This cafe, whose walls are adorned with eclectic artworks and quotes from famous Arabic literature, pulses with the spirit of passionate discussions and poetic recitations that stretch into the late hours of the night. It is a place where politics and art not only meet but dance in synchronized rhythm, reflecting the hopes and challenges of contemporary Egyptian society. Here, freedom of expression finds a safe haven, an oasis amid the urban fervor of Cairo. Patrons of this cafe come to savor traditional Turkish coffee or fresh mint tea, but they stay for the conversations that offer a rare glimpse into the soul of Cairo. This place is not just a cafe. It is a microcosm of Egyptian culture, where generations of thinkers meet and new ideas are forged in the heat of collaborative dialogue. By participating in these conversations, visitors have the opportunity to delve deeper into the everyday life of Cairo than any tourist excursion could offer. They experience firsthand how art and politics can influence and reflect social realities, and how Egyptians continue to navigate their complex identity and cultural legacy in times of global change. Thus, this cafe is much more than just a food and beverage establishment. It is a bastion of Cairo's contemporary culture, a living laboratory of ideas that shape the modern Egyptian narrative. As we leave this cafe, we carry with us not just the remnants of caffeine, but also a deeper and more respectful understanding of Egypt's rich cultural tapestry, which continues to evolve and inspire beyond its borders. After leaving the intellectual discussions of the cafe in Cairo, our journey through the lesser-known Egypt takes us to the stunning contrasts of its desert landscape. Far beyond the vast sands of the Sahara lie two natural treasures that capture the essence of the country's geological diversity: the Black Desert and the White Desert. The Black Desert, or Sahara El Aswad, is a visual marvel located a short distance from the town of Bahariya. Characterized by its mountains and hills covered with black volcanic dust and heavy basalt rocks, this desert presents a somber and intriguing landscape that starkly contrasts with the typical golden yellow associated with deserts. Walking through this terrain is like exploring another planet, where each step raises clouds of black dust under a relentlessly blue sky. The arid nature and the quietude of the Black Desert offer an almost meditative isolation setting, where time seems to stand still. In contrast, the White Desert, or Sahara El Beida, is located further north, near Farafra. This desert is famous for its extraordinary white limestone formations that dominate the landscape, sculpted over millennia by sand-laden winds. These rock formations, taking shapes of mushrooms and other phantasmagoric figures, glow under the moonlight, creating a surreal spectacle that attracts photographers and adventurers from around the world. During the day, the sun highlights the bright white of the rocks, while at night, they take on a silvery hue, contributing to the almost mystical atmosphere of the place. Both deserts are not just natural beauties, but also habitats for a variety of wildlife adapted to these extreme conditions. Small mammals, reptiles, and a diverse range of insects find ecological niches in these arid environments, while the continuous winds and starry nights speak of nature's eternal dance that shapes and redefines these landscapes. Exploring the Black Desert and the White Desert is to enter a world where nature blends art and survival, offering a completely new perspective on the vastness and variety of Egypt. This segment of our journey not only highlights the geological uniqueness, but also deepens our respect and admiration for the power and poetry of the natural world. Thus, these deserts serve as stunning reminders of the Earth's ability to surprise and delight those who venture beyond the ordinary. Continuing our journey through the less traveled lands of Egypt, we find an extraordinary place a short distance from Luxor, an epicenter of Egyptian history. This small village, nestled within a landscape that echoes centuries of civilization, is not a common tourist destination but a living reservoir of cultural traditions. Here, every resident is a descendant of the ancient artisans who once adorned the tombs of the pharaohs with their magnificent creations. In this place, the legacy of the ancient craftsmen is not just remembered, but lived. Painting and sculpture techniques passed down through generations are still practiced with almost reverential respect for historical accuracy. The village artists use local natural materials, such as ochre mined nearby, and continue to employ methods their ancestors used thousands of years ago. This includes mixing natural pigments for painting and using simple tools for carving limestone and alabaster. Walking through the village, one can see the artisans at work, delicately carving fine details into statues that replicate the forms of gods and goddesses, or painting meticulous scenes that narrate ancient stories, as vibrant today as they were in the times of the pharaohs. The creations are not just merchandise, but pieces of art that carry the essence of a rich and deep heritage. They reflect the styles and themes of the ancient Egyptians, serving as a bridge between the past and the present, between myth and reality. This cultural connection is especially tangible during local festivals, where the village traditions are celebrated with music, dance, and art displays. During these events, stories from ancient times are told, and the artistic relics are displayed not only for admiration, but also to educate both the young and visitors about the importance of cultural continuity. Visiting this village is not just a tourist experience. It is an immersion into a way of life that has defined and still defines the cultural identity of Luxor and Egypt as a whole. For those seeking to understand the true essence of Egypt, beyond its monumental stone structures, this village offers a unique and authentic glimpse into the uninterrupted vitality of ancient artistic traditions. This is a place where the past is not only preserved, it is celebrated, taught, and enriched every day. After our visit to the artist village near Luxor, the next stop on our journey through the hidden treasures of Egypt takes us northward to the coastal city of Alexandria. Here, within the renowned Library of Alexandria, one of the greatest learning centers of both the ancient and modern world, lies a sanctuary of wisdom unknown to many who visit the library. It is a special, secluded, and quiet section housing an impressive collection of ancient manuscripts and rare texts. This part of the library, known only to academics and those deeply embedded in the literary and historical world, serves as a time capsule containing works that have spanned centuries. Among these treasures are papyri dating from various periods of Egyptian history, scrolls detailing the intricate aspects of ancient civilizations, and first editions of works that have altered the course of human thought. On the shelves, lined with meticulous precision, are manuscripts in Arabic, Greek, Latin, and even languages long forgotten, each telling a part of the vast tapestry of human history. Texts on medicine, astronomy, mathematics, and philosophy, written by pioneering minds whose ideas laid the groundwork for many modern principles, are available to the few who are permitted to peruse these sacred collections. Exploring this section of the Library of Alexandria is like walking through the corridors of time. Each book, each page, offers a window to past eras, where knowledge was so valued it was meticulously copied by hand and preserved against all odds. The scent of old paper and ink mixes with the smell of the Mediterranean Sea, which subtly enters through nearby windows, creating an atmosphere of solemnity and discovery. For the fortunate visitor or dedicated researcher who gains access to this exclusive space, it is not just the opportunity to see or touch history that excites. It is the acknowledgement of being in the presence of some of the rarest and most influential works ever created by humanity. This hidden treasure within the Library of Alexandria is a true homage to the enduring legacy of knowledge and the relentless human pursuit of understanding. Thus, while the library itself is an icon of Alexandria and a place of study and tourism, it is this seldom visited section that perhaps best captures the essence of the relentless pursuit of knowledge, a quiet reminder that, in every forgotten corner of the world, secrets await rediscovery. Concluding our journey through the hidden curiosities of Egypt, we head to the Siwa Oasis, a remote enclave in the country's western desert, where modernity seems to have only lightly touched. Here we discover one of Egypt's most authentic and lesser-known festivals, the Siwa Festival, a vibrant celebration of the olive and date harvests, pillars of the local economy. Siwa is renowned for its vast olive groves and date palm orchards, and once a year, the community comes together in a celebration that is both an expression of gratitude for the land's generosity and an opportunity to strengthen community bonds. This festival is not just about the harvest, but also about preserving a culture and way of life that have withstood the test of time in a challenging environment. During the festival, the streets and squares of Siwa transform. Colorful stalls are erected, selling everything from local crafts to the freshest seasonal produce. Traditional music resonates through the surrounding sand dunes, while dancers in folk costumes perform dances that tell stories from past eras. Highlights include harvesting competitions, where the fastest and most skilled are celebrated, and culinary demonstrations that teach both young people and visitors the traditional ways of preparing and preserving both olives and dates. What makes the Siwa Festival particularly special is its welcoming atmosphere. Visitors are treated as community members and encouraged to participate in all activities. It's a rare opportunity to deeply immerse in Sivan culture, which has roots dating back to ancient times. More than just a festivity, the festival is a window into the soul of the Siwa people, showcasing their pride in their heritage and their love for the land that sustains them. By documenting festivals like Siwa's, we have the chance to show the world a facet of Egypt that goes beyond monuments and museums. It's a celebration of everyday life, the traditions that shape a community's identity, and the intrinsic relationship between the people and their environment. Through these festivities, we understand that Egypt is a mosaic of cultures, each with its peculiarities and wonders, just waiting to be discovered by those willing to look beyond the beaten path. Thus, our exploration of Egypt's hidden curiosities shows us not just a country of ancient monuments, but a vibrant land of living communities, each with its unique story to tell and traditions to celebrate. It's a reminder that, in every unknown corner of the world, there are stories waiting to be discovered and shared. So, which of these curiosities surprised you the most? Egypt is a country of hidden layers, waiting to be explored beyond the conventional tourist destinations. Don't forget to subscribe for more adventures and unexpected discoveries. Until the next adventure,